Well, hey there, I've got some cabbage plants that I've forgotten to plant, so I'm giving them a bit of a tidy up and then I'm going to plant them. Take off these rather manky looking leaves and just pop them in the compost. And this one looks pretty spindly and not so good in comparison to like this one or this one, which is a bit more sturdy, so I'm not even going to bother with that one. I think this one too I'm not going to bother with either. It's got some kind of curling going on there. Alright, let's get these in the bed. So this year I'm doing things a little bit differently and I'm letting things go to seed. So I've got some dinosaur kale here that has most definitely gone to seed, and look at all these beautiful seed pods that we've got. Yeah, quite a few. Haven't we, Sparks? Yeah, I got plenty. Same with this one. This is the Red Russian or Ragged Jack. Got loads of seed pods on this one too. I'll let us go to flower for two reasons. Partly because all the flowers are a source of food for the bees in the new beehive, and two, I wanted to start saving my own seed and reduce the amount that I spend on seeds, which is quite a lot. If you guys have seen my previous videos where I had a bit of a confession that I am a bit of a seed collector. So we've got quite a lot of stuff in the garden already and a lot of tidying up to do. As you can see, there's just loads, but the weather's not exactly been very kind, and you can see it's gonna absolutely heave it down again shortly. So I'm gonna get these plants in and I'm gonna get them in here. So stay with me and let's get on with it. Oh, and out the way, Sparks, there's a good boy. So you can see we've got plenty of things going on in here. I've actually got a bit of a problem with... Oh. Is the Air Force flying over? That's not what I've got a problem with though. We've got a problem with some birds actually eating the peas here. There's quite a lot of damage on here, and this is the first year that I've really had a problem with birds doing that in the garden. I'm just pulling out some weeds first of all. So you got quite a lot of this bindweed stuff again. I'm never going to be completely rid of it. Just got to learn to live with it. You know what, that was a celery plant. You can see it just was not looking good there, especially when this one's right next to it. So I'm going to pull that out too. Another, zoom in on that, that's definitely bindweed there, and there's another one. Leaves look kind of similar. You've got to make sure you try and get as much of this root out, because you can see pops up more of them. Oops. That's not what I want to be planting. Let's make Sparky happy, huh? Hey, are you helping? Hey, you're doing something. I've also got a little volunteer here, and this is sorrel, and I'm going to pull this out as well. Maybe it's not. Volt, stop it! Alright, I stand corrected. It was not the birds eating my peas, but it's the dog. Anyway, so this is a sorrel plant, and I could go ahead and replant it, but I've got plenty of sorrel growing here and here, and there's a whole load of it in that bed in the back there as well, so I'm not too worried about losing that. So I've cleared some space. There's not a lot of space in this bed because of the celery being in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cabbage here, and then one right over here on the other side. Hopefully that'll be enough room. Alright, let's go ahead and get these planted. So I'm going to dig a bit of a hole. You can see I've got plenty of organic matter in here. So I'm not actually going to pop in any additional amendments. I'm going to try and get this out of here. I'm just gently teasing one out. Pop it in. I don't want to bury this all the way up here, because this is where the plant's coming from. To firm that in. I'll give them a little water in a minute. Let's do the next one. A little hole, not too deep. Tease out the other one. Hello, Sparky. There we go, let's give them more water. I've also got some worm castings, so I'm just going to put a little bit of those around. Help out that celery a little too. A little bit of water. I don't need a lot of water with these because they're already very moist. Okay, cabbage is planted. Now I've just got to do those two. Find a home for those somewhere, probably over in the test bed. In fact, let's go take a look at the test bed. So we've actually had a bit of a cold snap here in Newtown. I don't know if you can see, but we've actually got some more snow up on the mountains. Oh, there's the Air Force again. There's another one going. So we've had some snow on the mountains, and because of that, some of the plants that we've had in are kind of taking a bit longer to get going. And here is the test bed. And these celery plants are doing a lot better. You can see we've got grass and stuff coming up over from the lawn here. But these guys are looking a lot bigger than the other side of the bed. And over on this side we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows of spuds. We've got some reds and some russets, and somewhere in here there is some purple Vikings, so I'm very excited about those. I actually did a row of flowers this year all down this side, so that'll be pretty. I can tell immediately that I've had a dog in here because there's paw prints everywhere, and this was my wonderfully double dug over corn bed of the coulis corn, which is like a a black purple Peruvian variety. Yes, I'm looking at you. And this bed has also had a dog put paws all over it, and this is the atomic orange corn, which should be ready in about 60 days or so. And then I've got some quinoa in here, and some watermelons, so that's kind of exciting, and onions. And apparently, as well as some onions, I've got some tomatoes volunteering up here, which I don't want. So the onions are looking a lot better. And I said, get off the bed! Look at that dog. Oh, look at that face. Oh dear. Oh, Sparky. So yeah, I've got quite a lot of stuff going on just in this small-ish area. Also got some carrots down here as well. So quite a lot going on. And this side's actually doing a lot better than the main garden this year. So we'll see how things get on, and stay tuned for the next update.